Hey Dan, this is Dr. Buford. We're just getting started on the right shoulder. We're looking at from the back to the front. Everything's magnified 30 or 40 times on the screen. And right now we've got a shaver in. We're just using this to clean up some of the torn areas. Here's your biceps tendon running up towards the top of the screen. As we look down at the insertion, we can see that this is loose. And especially with the rotator cuff being torn also, we're going to do a biceps tenodesis. Now we'll look up here at the torn rotator cuff. And here you can see this big tear in the rotator cuff tendon. Sometimes you can do a little bit of debridement from this angle. But right now, we're going to pass the shuttle relay through the biceps first. So first we're going to pass the spinal needle through the biceps tendon here. Shot there, and then we'll pass a black wire called a shuttle relay. Same thing one more time. Here we are coming through again. The other side of the biceps to retrieve the wire this time, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to take our scissors and release the biceps down at the base here, so that it won't pull on this torn and loose area anymore. So now it's released. And so now that problem's taken care of. So we will go ahead and use our shaver here a little bit more. Look down. Down the front of the shoulder. A little bit of a labral tear here we can smooth out very quickly. We can see some arthritic changes in the glenoid here. And as we look to the back of the shoulder, posterior capsule looks pretty good. Okay, pause please. Okay, so here's the tear. I've got a little guide in just to use as a probe, but this is the hole in the tendon. See, I can lift up the torn edge of the tendon here to the front. There it is to the front. And so we're going to take this drill guide and plan on placing an anchor down right about here, our first anchor. We'll just mallet this down to the bone. Just a minute. And in just a minute we'll take out the inserter and you'll be able to see. Okay, so here we are passing our needle through the tendon, and then you see the same black wire that we used to work on the biceps. We're going to retrieve it here like that, and then you already see that blue and white suture inside that blue cannula. Let me see if you grasp it. And we'll just grab it and make sure we've got a good hold on it. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and load that blue and white suture into the black super shuttle or shuttle relay. And then as we pull back, you can see over here how it brings that stitch through the tendon. So I'm actually going to tie this one first. So, pause please. Okay, we're just showing you the finished repair. We're going to cut this final suture. This one's actually securing the biceps tendon. And the other sutures are for the rotator cuff. So we've got 6 stitches in from 2 anchors, holding down the rotator cuff. I'm happy with the way that looks. And then we've got that white stitch way back there holding down the biceps. So there's a cluster of 4, 3 for the cuff, 1 for the biceps, and then there's 3 more back here, all holding together the cuff in the back. So that looks very good. We're going to finish up and get you back to the recovery room shortly. Good luck to you now. Bye-bye.